Welcome to the
Jerry and
Dr. Laura Show, sponsored by
The Auto Shop.
To schedule an appointment, please call 972-578-0588 or
check us out online at www.theautoshop.com, and there's several places on that page for you to make an appointment.
Excellent. All right, so Jerry, I want to get to this.
You like my rainbow?
What's all these colors about?
I just felt like being a colorful kind of guy today.
Well, I see you got your bright yellow on.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
I live in a black and yellow world, and I thought I'd put some more color in. Actually, today I woke up and it's really, really cold. I was cold in my house, and I looked outside, and the temperature was like 32 degrees. And for Texas, that's really, really cold because we've been in the 70s. And I thought, well, you know what? We need to talk about this stuff. And no, it's not the newest type of soda. Don't drink it. It's bad for you. You will not survive most of the time. The other thing is, this is some of the different types of antifreeze that are available in today's cars. And antifreeze is very important.
Also known as coolant.
In the summertime. It's the same chemical. You've been studying.
I've been listening.
Wow.
I listen and learn.
All right.
Okay,
so here's the thing. You can't do this yourself. In the old days, you could. It was very simple. All right, you could go get one of those $4 little plunger things and test your coolant, your antifreeze, and it was all green.
Yeah.
Right. Well, about 20 years ago, the manufacturers decided to do this stuff called long life coolant. That really isn't, but we'll pretend that it is, because that way they don't have to service the cooling system while it's under the factory-free maintenance and warranty. Now,
some kind of patent thing, I'll bet.
Well, always follow the money.
Okay.
Nonetheless, these chemicals cannot be mixed.
Oh.
If you do, they can turn to jello, and you would destroy your engine. Bad idea. Don't do it. Okay, always check with an automotive professional. Never try to open the radiator when it's hot. There's 16 pounds of pressure underneath the radiator cap on most cars, and it's just like a pressure cooker. I can't tell you the horror stories that we've seen over the years. Please don't do it. Bring it into the auto shop. Let us check. We'll check it for free for you. Right, we've got this cold snap that's coming through. Yesterday, the reported cold is going to get down to 11 degrees. Of course, this is Texas. It will change. We don't know what it's really going to be. It could be as little as 5. It could be as much as 20. Who knows? Nonetheless, if it gets below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, your engine could crack.
So it could crack. The radiator could crack.
The radiator could crack.
But what I want to ask, the important thing about this, is it having the right color, or is it having the right amount of this to water?
Yes.
Oh, both.
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Now, some vehicles will come with orange coolant. You cannot put red coolant with orange. Some come with blue, some come with yellow, some come with red. You cannot mix them.
And it has to be an exact amount.
If your mixture of water and coolant is off by 10%, you could destroy the temperature cooling system, the temperature sensor for the computers, and it could cause problems for the computer. Don't do that. It's very expensive. Okay? The cooling system is not anything that you should do as a do-it-yourselfer unless you've been trained and have the proper equipment.
Just bring it in. We will check it for you for free to make sure you have the right amount of coolant and the right coolant, because it's different for different cars. I think like European cars have other colors than domestic cars, and
they are manufacturer specific. If you have a vehicle that still is under the manufacturer's powertrain warranty, you must use the exact chemicals that they demand.
And we have this in-house, right?
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you could void the warranty, and that could be bad for you long term.
Okay. Good to know.
So bring your cars in. Let's get it checked. Make sure that you will be safe for this part of the cold snap. And we all know this is Texas, and it can snow as late as the end of March. So it could always be cold. We got another month and a half of it. I think the groundhog was still hiding from the shadow. I don't know what's going on.
Just the worst thing to do right now in the cold weather is to just put water in, because then guaranteed it's pretty much it's going to freeze and crack your radiator.
Yeah, that's a bad day. That's a really it's an expensive day is what it'll be.
I know somebody that put pepper in the radiator one time.
Oh Lord.
I know.
Was it sneezy?
No, but I think she did.
That's an old wives' tale.
I know.
They used to do. Okay, so people used to think you could do that to stop a coolant leak. It doesn't do it. All it does, it causes more trouble than you can imagine. Please don't do that.
I know. I'm giving him a headache already. All right.
Can I
Bring
call
your
in?
car
I'm going to call in for a sick day now.
Schedule an appointment to make sure that you have the right antifreeze in your vehicle. Please call 972-578-0588.
Or go online at www.theautoshop.com.
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.